Okay. Okay. I think we're back again. So we'll do this again. We'll try to do this the right way by literally putting an epilogue. So let's do it, shall we? Sorry, this is literally a restart again. But yeah, we did it. So we have to reconnect and then stop them. Yep.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
An abnormal fluctuation?
It's just a fluctuation in the miasma. I don't sense any hostility.
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Watch out, Proxy!
Is that... Teacher? Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that... from when we were separated from Teacher?
You and your sister must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher?
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and Teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way Teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that Teacher is seeking? What in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind. Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Faith.
Oh, we reunited with our memory of our teacher. Um, that, that's okay. That's nice. With for Jifufu Senpai, I'll do it. But for Belle, I want her to do it for me. Lol.
Proxy!
Proxy! It's been a while.
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible! Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumex Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
So the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Wi-Fi Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force Headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumex and the Exaltus experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumex and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated. There's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Mobile Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Obel Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't easy at all. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the Proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Wi-Fi Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town since we've been granted extended leave. I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
Okay. That day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I find myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the same time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now. I suppose I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice, so I hope you'll hear me out. What Lawrence and Lucro did was so long ago that even though I gathered as many old case files I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of the new Eridu long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltists, and from then on, I moved between the Defense Force and the Exaltists and Porcelumex, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro and Lawrence, redeployed troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable Porcelume stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of the monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltist Overseer. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with the faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lawrence returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits Bersalim could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. And this time I collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as the key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. I knew my actions have nothing to do with this justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I am nothing but a miserable creature of wraith who should died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltus and the Creator, as long as the power I have received from them still resides in my right hand, I will. In my room, nonetheless. I mean, our room.
The Overseer has fallen.
Yet, you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortal. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
Uh-oh. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, dude. I feel like he's gonna fall for it. Anyway. Yep. Agent Seed is coming up next. And that's what we're gonna do in the later on. So that's it for the day. Alright. Okay, that's it. Actually, we have to leave it like that at the end of it as an epilogue. I'm sorry what happened because there was like something wrong with the internet that caused a disturbance towards it and the stream. I hope that literally this epilogue stream evens all out. So guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. For people who who will watch this live and the previous episode live, I also appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys as well for watching and also for supporting the channel. Please give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for all notifications. I really truly appreciate you guys watching, giving me a chance to literally be here in this gacha community. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care and see you later.